Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Welcome people, Lumini here with the first career mode of the season on FIFA 23, and it's going to be Sunderland.
Your new manager.
Right, so this is what we will actually look like in the career mode. I forgot to change clothes in the customization screen, but now they've put it here nice and helpfully for everybody. So yeah, I'm so excited to get this career mode started. I've not looked at anything to do with career mode yet. Obviously it's been about 4 days since FIFA came out on early access. I've not looked at anything yet because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself, not watched any videos or anything, because I wanted to experience it for the first time with you guys in this video. So yeah, let's get going. Obviously we have a homegrown player that's going to be Daniel Richards, 70 rated, 75 to 94 potential cam / centre forward. We probably will be changing him, but we will promote him for now. We want to look at the visions and expectations. So within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the youth academy sign from in the first season, play at least 50% of games in the next. We can probably do that. Sign one player of a different nationality to the one of the club. That always kind of struggles to get done because it didn't used to work. Maybe they changed it this year. Within 3 seasons, increase the club's worth by 100% through player sales and competition prize money. They want us to finish mid-table and reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Obviously we have no continental because we're not in any continental competitions. What I will do now though is I will throw out my own personal objectives and be back with you guys in just a sec. So I'm going to start with transfer objectives first. We're going to look to bring in younger talents that we can develop over time, and then hopefully once we eventually get promoted they will be of a good level and maybe we can even sell some of them on. We're going to offer shorter contracts to veteran players in the first season, maybe the second season also, just so we don't get bogged down with a bunch of older players with no resale value. And we're going to try and keep a balanced squad. We don't want to overload one position too much. Next we'll move on to our financial objectives, where we want to keep the books as balanced as possible, try to make as many sales as we make signings. We're going to invest low and sell high in the first couple of seasons. That's kind of something that goes along the lines with the youth signings. We'll move on to our youth objectives now. We want to integrate youth players into the first team in this first season, and we want to put our 5 top prospects to play 15 games or more in the first couple of seasons. On the field we want to play a secure but exciting brand of football, and I also am looking to try and forge a very strong partnership up top as well as attacking fullbacks. Let's go over and take a little look at the squad. Haven't seen anything to do with the squad yet. Haven't seen how the squad screens even work. Nothing. So we're currently in a 5-2-1-2, which I may stick with. We have Clark playing at left wing back, and he doesn't actually play there, which is very interesting. Stewart and Sims up top, Pritchard at cam, O'Nine and Corey Evans in midfield. Sorry, Neil and Corey Evans, O'Nine at the back, Lyndon Gooch playing on that right wing back. The team obviously needs some improvement. I don't think I'm going to do loads this season, just because I feel like obviously sorry, with it being relatively close to the first end of the well, no, this season. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this recording, a little bit out of practice. There will also be... No, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let me go back to... I'm not going to make, like, sign a whole new 11. I'm going to sign, like, a couple new players here or there, I think, is going to be what I aim for. And then see how this team can just do themselves. We haven't decided fully on formation. I think I am going to stick to a 5-back. However, I haven't decided yet. We'll give it a test in pre-season and see how things go. But yeah, I've got to do some scouting, obviously, and stuff like that. I've also got to kind of get acclimatized to what even is going on in these screens. I am a big fan of how everything has been compacted down, though, I've got to be honest. Well, there is one player that I definitely want to look into scouting, and that player is Joe Gelhardt, who is currently at Leeds. We'll give him a scout and see how they feel about letting him go. Besides from that, we do have 6 million to spend, so we have a little chunk of money. I don't want to blow up the team like I said in the first season, so besides from that, let's get into the first training. Now I will go back to what my original point was going to be, which was there will be an update on what happened with the Malaga save. Obviously, I didn't manage to get it all out before the release of FIFA 23. However, there was some problem with losing recording data and stuff, so I will give you guys a little update on that probably after this video. And just give you a round off to let you know how we ended up finishing. But yeah, let me get this training done and then we can advance. I've been thinking, and I think I'm going to do something a bit more mad than what I was originally thinking. I think we're going to go 3-back so that we can properly utilize Jack Clark. It probably will lead to us having to bring in another centre back or two, because obviously our centre backs don't really have the pace. Also means we can get better use out of Patrick Roberts and Diallo at the minute, as well as Embledon. It could work great or it could go terribly wrong. There's only really one way to find out, and that's to try it. I'm going to have a little mess around with tactics and stuff now, and then we will get back to you guys when something happens with either transfers or something else. But yeah, so I have set some instructions now. I think maybe we got these for tactics. If you want to read any specifically, then feel free to pause. For instructions, we're going to have both of the strikers stay middle. We're going to have Pritchard come back on defense as well, because I think that will bring him back to link the play. In fact, I may even have one of these on basic and then Stuart stay forward. We've got the wingers to get back on defense. We've got 09 staying back, playing deep line playmaker, with Neil roaming forward a bit more. And hopefully, it'll all work out. Obviously, I can't guarantee that. It could go horribly wrong, but this is how we're at least going to start the season. Joe Gelhardt's scout report is done, so let's go take a look. He's currently at 72, 4.9 million evaluation. We're going to go over and see if we can get a deal done for Gelhardt, because I would be very eager to bring him in. Let's see. If not, then I may go back with a potential, what am I trying to say, loan offer at some point. There's tension now as well. I like that. We're going to go in low at 4.8 and see what they say. I want 8 million. They are coming in incredibly high so far. Yeah, we're going to end negotiations there just for now, because we need to work out our finances and swap things around a little bit. Can you not adjust these anymore? Doesn't look like you can. Okay, interesting. That is not something that I have witnessed before. I didn't know that this was a thing. Yeah, alright. Well, that does make sense, to be fair. That does make sense. But, okay, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring in Joe Gelhardt on a permanent. So we may go back for a loan offer for him, because they're asking for an extreme amount of money right now. We have got a transfer offer coming in here from Benevento for Lyndon Gooch for 900,000. We will go into negotiations. May see if Benevento have anyone we could potentially swap Lyndon Gooch for. We're going to ask for a little bit more than what they're offering. We're going to go up to 1.2. They're happy to meet 1.2, so Lyndon Gooch may be on his way to the Serie B, we do still have loads of training to do, so hopefully I'll get back to you soon when something happens. A Luke 09 transfer offer coming in here. I don't think he's a player I want to let go, so I'm going to reject that offer from Hamburg. I have set a couple players to scout now. There's nothing really too much come back yet, so yeah, we're kind of just stuck advancing through training until the first game. First cutscene as we see Lyndon Gooch departing. I've not seen these yet. This is cool. I like that addition, actually. I'm a big fan of that. 1.2 million coming in for Lyndon Gooch. Are they going to rate us now? B, okay. I like these as well, actually. This is cool. I like that a lot. We're not going to rush to make a signing out of any of them yet, because obviously there's still some scouting going on. But we will continue with training. Cool to see the first little cutscene. Next time maybe I'll move my face out of it so that I'm not in the way of any of it. But yeah, we're going to continue on with training, and hopefully we'll get to the first game soon. Transfer offer in now for Bailey Wright from Atlanta United. He isn't currently in my first team and is currently 29 years old. We're going to go in and try and negotiate. We'll bring it down to 1.3. And they're going to agree with 1.3. So Bailey Wright may be on his way to the MLS for 1.3 million. Joe Gelhardt is available. Let's see if they will loan him. They won't loan him out. If they're not going to drop from their valuation, I don't think we can go in for a deal. And I think probably one of our other targets would be the smarter choice. Jamal Lowe at 28 is a little bit more risky. Furuhashi is kind of the player that I'm kind of looking towards a bit more now. He's looking very decent for us. As well as signing, I think I'm going to go in for this goalkeeper and see whether we can sign him on a free. Okay with that wage. They're happy with that. So our first signing will be coming in, and we will have a cutscene. I'll remove my face. I am a huge fan of those new cutscenes, an absolute huge fan. We get an A rating for our deal there, so they're very happy. 72 overall. He was 70, so he has actually gone up. Very, very happy with that one. Very happy with that one. I am actually kind of in awe that these have been put in, to be honest. I didn't actually foresee such good what am I trying to say, such good cutscenes and stuff. So yeah, our new player will be coming in, Tagnauti. He will be starting in goal for us. Patterson still will get some game time, but we just wanted to bring in a new keeper just for a little bit more of a just a bit higher quality goalkeeper. Obviously, no problem with Patterson on my part whatsoever. We're going to offer Jacob Kearney out for loan, and same with Alex Bass. They're both going to be offered out for loan. So as you can see, he is 6'4", pretty decent stats so far. We are going to put him on a development plan for that sweeper keeper training. I do have to obviously go through and do a lot of development plans, but I will do that off of camera, just so it doesn't waste a lot of time and you guys don't really care about any of that. We have had some scouting come back, and to be honest, Kelly we're not going to sign. Scott Wright is looking very interesting, can play both wings, pardon me, as well as that cam spot. Fortunately, does have the injury prone trait. There's also Tyrese Dolan who can play on that right wing / striker. He is only 5'5" though, so defensively I don't know how great he would be for us. However, the player I am quite eager now to sign is Kyogo Furuhashi. I don't know now if we have the money to do so. We can't quite reach that. I'll go 6.5. He could potentially then be our last signing if they do agree this. Oh, they are happy to agree 6.5 for Furuhashi. I wonder if we now have the money to offer him a decent contract. He's on a lot of money at Celtic, so we may not be able to pay his wages. As you can see, we don't have a lot of money left. Yeah, no, we can't afford him. Unfortunately, as eager as I am to sign Furuhashi, at the minute, we don't have the money for it. I'm going to wait and see if the oh sorry, the hair in my mouth. If the Bailey Wright deal goes through. If it does, that may free up a little bit more cash, and I may try and go back for Furuhashi at some point, or Gelhardt. Gelhardt I think is very unlikely if they're not going to come down on their valuation. But yeah, I'm going to try and go back in. I'm very eager to try and sign Furuhashi now that I've seen just how talented he is. So, Bailey Wright is leaving the club to go to the MLS and join Atalanta in the Serie A. Let's see how they rate our business there. I think it's quite good business. They're going to give us a B. That's not bad, to be fair. Great price though, so not bad. So yeah, Bailey Wright will be going. Let's see, money-wise, what does that offer up for us? That offers us a total of 10 million. The problem with Furuhashi is going to be the wages, because he wants over 20 million. And in terms of our own squad, let's go take a look at the squad hub and see financially what's the biggest wage we have here. It's 9k. So I think it's probably a little bit irresponsible to go and then just get a 20k a week player in. I'm going to try and go in for Gelhardt one more time. See if we can get them to bring their price down a little bit. Maybe if they'll go for like 6 million. Oh, they're happy to go with 6 million. Okay, well, maybe we can bring in Gelhardt then, who was the player that I did want to bring in the first place. So our top player's on 9. I'm going to offer him 12 and then a big sign-on of like 500, I think. They're happy with that. So we will bring in my first target, Joe Gelhardt. There we go, Joe Gelhardt coming in. It's a big price for Joe Gelhardt, 6 million. Oh, they're not too eager to give us a high rating on Joe Gelhardt. I don't know why it gives you player overall, because it was different anyway. But yeah, Joe Gelhardt can now play in that new front line. Very well-rounded stats in terms of pace. Actually pretty strong as well. Finishing wise, not bad either. He probably will be playing in that striker role more than the cam role. Like I said, I'm not going to do training and stuff yet. The reason I'm bringing in Gelhardt, because even though we do have Ellis Sims, he is currently only on loan. So I want a player that can he'll rotate with Gelhardt, and we will see basically how it all works out as the front three. But yeah, our first monetary signing coming in. I don't know, we're coming up to the first game of the season anyway. I thought we were playing pre-season. Maybe I accidentally skipped it. Obviously you guys will know whether I've been an idiot or not. But yeah, we've got a couple more training sessions to do. We've got a loan offering for Bass, which I will accept. 2-year loan out to lease. So if he wants to do that, he may reject them because he didn't want to leave. So Van der Beek signing for Newcastle, who are rivals, which is less than ideal. But we will have the first game of the season coming up here, and we will start it with a press conference. Now, I haven't quite decided as of yet how we're going to do press conferences. So this first press conference is going to be done in game, and then we may go back, if they're pretty standard as they were last season, we may go back to me doing the press conferences once my shirt arrives and everything. Alright, so I've just set all the training ready to go. We're going to get into this game against Bristol City. This is the team we're going to use, the starter boys, hopefully. We can play highlights, but I'm not going to. I may do that throughout the season, but obviously first game of the season we definitely want to be playing.
What sort of impact can he have at this club? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV.
I've not played against the AI at all so far this year on FIFA, so I don't know how this is going to go.
And welcome to a game
but
really
no excuses. We're going to give it our best effort. New formation. Sunderland, first game of the season under new management. Let's get it.
And options in the centre.
Let's see if we can swing this one in with Diallo. It does go in. No, it's not. Sims gets the header down, but it is blocked away. Pritchard is chasing back here. Almost gets the ball, but doesn't quite take it off of his man. Now defending once again. Danny Bat has been huge at the back for us so far, making challenges. Going to send, almost win the tackle in there, but not quite. And now the counter attack is on for Bristol. Clark, you got to get out there. They're going to find it through though, and Bristol City are going to take a 1-0 lead. We don't close the space off quick enough, and it's led to us conceding. That is unfortunate. It's a good ball out wide, but really Sirkin or Bat have to do better there to get across to the ball. We are 1-0 behind, which is not how I wanted to start this season. It may be the idea to switch back to the 5-back, like I said, and play with attacking wing-backs instead of the wingers. I kind of wanted to try and get the best out of Jack Clark though, and I feel like that is in a wing capacity rather than a wing back, but being able to close quickly. Diallo finds Stewart. He's going to try and curl one and gets absolutely no curl on it whatsoever. Good interception from Diallo, but how is it falling straight back to them? Masengo's going to take the shot. Good save from the keeper. Don't know how we let that one get across, but we do. Unfortunately, the new keeper is there for us this time. Stewart is that we won't have a lot of pace to break away with up top. We got better towards the end of the half. We're kind of still a little bit stagnant, I would say. Didn't really find too much. I'm going to keep things the same for now, but I may look towards Joe Gelhardt early on in this half if we can't get a little bit more movement going. Yeah, alright, run from Sims there, but couldn't quite find him. Go out wide. It's a good cross to the edge of the box. Oh, it's a good goal from the boys there. I think it's Dan Neal getting us our first goal of the season. Good cross from Diallo to the edge of the box. We put the first goal of the season away, and it is Dan Neal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to
That's a great cross there. Dan Neal with a touch and then a volley, rolling it into the bottom corner.
It's a brilliant strike.
Back on level terms. And finally a good bit of attacking football from the Sunderland boys. Diallo, can he set himself? He can. Stewart is in space. How has the goalkeeper got a hand to that? That's absolutely incredible from the goalkeeper. Stewart looks odds on to score there. They're going to also make a change, taking off Masengo, but it will be Joe Gelhardt to make his debut here for Sims. Just to give us a little bit more of an injection of pace up top, I think, just to spread the defence a little bit more, maybe. That's not a great first touch from him, though. Calm play, like I said, is what we need to invest in. I think Diallo's just kept himself on side there. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, Gelhardt with his first attempt gets it on target, but we can't put it past the keeper. The attacking football has woken up from us, it seems. Good cross to Danny Bat, and it's a great header from the towering centre-back right there. Danny Bat gets us the lead. We should have had the lead through Stewart, but a wonder save from the keeper kept it on level terms. But from the corner, Danny Bat manages to nod in. Good run into the space there. And once he got in front of his man could not recover. Great header from Danny Bat. 2-1 Sunderland. Defensively, we still have questions. Offensively, we've woken up. And it seems we're now starting to put things together a little bit more. Good block, but it's going to drop back to them. Danny Bat is there. Oh, it's a good bit of play, but it's a good save from the keeper. Good bit of play from Bristol. They turned on the style a little bit there. That was tough for us. They're going to win the near post. Had another knock. Diallo with a very good clearance, actually. We intercept that one, though. Forward to Gelhardt. Lucky Wells has picked up a knock. Good bit of play there. Stewart's going to make a run. So we're going to try and find him. Across to Pritchard. Oh, so close. But the keeper again pulling out a huge save. Under the ball. De Silva's got it here out wide. They cut it back. And again. And we do concede. I think we are very unlucky. What is going on here? What in the fuck was that? It's a good little pass across, but it's disappointing to concede. Especially considering we should probably be about 4-2 up, if not for some wonder saves from their keeper.
Well, they still have designs on the win. Williams.
Good challenge. It's going to be a 2-2 draw from the looks of things. I think we're actually really unlucky not to take all 3 points in that one. They only maybe had 2 or 3 moments of pure magic. But we had some absolutely gilt-edged chances. I mean, this. How he saved that from Ross Stewart. Stewart's a great run from him, to be fair. And I just thought that was odds on to end up in the back of the net. But somehow Bentley's got a hand to it. And then again here, Joe Gelhardt snatching at one. And again Bentley with a great save. There was also the save from Pritchard. I think it's this one. Ball forward to Stewart. Comes across to Pritchard. And again, another great save from Bentley. And then unfortunately we take the late goal. But it's a 2-2 draw. We take a point from our first game. First time playing against AI. First time using this formation. First time with this team. I don't think we can be too disappointed with that, to be honest. I think that's actually a pretty good effort from us. I don't think we're going to play another game in this one. We will advance a little bit as we see a player go out and out on loan. Obviously, I'm not going to do this for every single one of these cutscenes. Eventually, we will just start skipping through them because obviously, otherwise, it's a little bit long for everyone to just sit through. After you've seen them once, you've kind of seen them a few times. So yeah, we're kind of at the point where it's going to come down to just playing games, I think. We currently... Okay, we are coming towards the end of the transfer window, like I said. We're in August, and I don't think I want to advance too much into August. I think I'll advance to the Luton game and then see what's going on there, if any transfer offers or anything come in. If not, then we'll end this first episode there, and I will get back to you guys in episode number 2 for more games. Alright, so we are at the Luton game, nothing else coming through as of yet, so I think this is where we're going to wrap up this episode for now. Like I say, to make any more deals currently, we probably need to make another sale or two, because we don't really have the money right now to go in and make a big signing. So we'll see if that happens in next episode, which will be deadline day also in that episode, as well as a shit ton of games. So maybe that will probably end up being split into 2 episodes. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified about when episode number 2 of the Sunderland Save is coming to you. And I hope to see you in it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games.